Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Paul Mac and here's what I'm going to talk about today. Let me talk about the learning types of speech context. What do you know about speech context? Speech context has two types, the interpersonal and the intrapersonal. The interpersonal is the type of speech context which requires two or more people. And things under the intrapersonal are the number one, dyadic communication. It involves two participants in the communication. The other one is a small group communication. It requires a small group of people who is having a conversation, just like in class. It's a small group communication. The third one is a public communication. This is when, for example, politicians are having their speech or talks about their projects or about their plans if they will win the election. This is when public communication occurs. Mass communication. This is the kind of communication which involves the media, television and radio. And the other one is the organizational communication. This organizational communication refers to the interaction of members along the workers. For example, the organizational structure from the very top worker, from the boss, down to the very bottom worker. This one, the organizational communication is divided into two, the verbal and the non-verbal. The verbal communication is when you just talk verbally, while the non-verbal communication requires a memo or a written output. The last one is the intercultural communication. This is when a group of people or people of two is talking about their own cultures, their different culture and beliefs, everything about their culture, they just talk about it and share it to one another. Again, that is for the interpersonal. While the interpersonal communication requires only yourself. It is when you are talking to yourself alone. For example, you are talking in your mind, or you're facing at the mirror and talking to yourself. That's the types of speech context.